What's up, people? Well, my last thing I was saying was that I was gonna quit smoking soon. I think I was saying some of that. Anyway, I don't know exactly if that's been accomplished. I haven't had a cigarette in a long time. After you saw me smoke that Swisher, I started smoking cigarettes a little bit this past summer 2018. But then I stopped and switched to Juul, right? Well, Cash Dog, come here. And who knows if that's a good thing, right? Or a bad thing. Got some mango. I know that these are supposedly banned now. However, they're still at gas stations around me. I actually need to get some more menthols today, because I really like the menthol ones. Look, I got some menthols and some fruit. This is my last of the fruit. I got one more menthol. I have to go get more menthol. But there's something's going on here, right? Now, vaping nicotine is nothing new. It's been around, but these Juuls are new, and all the coolest 14-year-olds have them. If you're a 14-year-old right now and you don't have a Juul, it seems like they all have, right? And adults use them too. And I'm using one. I've been using one for a month or so. Haven't smoked a cigarette since I've been using them. However, I did this before with e-cigs, where I have one. I forgot where it is, but it's I bought it a couple years ago to quit smoking. It's like it looks like a cigarette. It's like there's a brown filter and then there's a white part. The white part's like the battery. The brown part, I think, yeah, the brown part, the filter part, you unscrew, throw away, and put a new one in. That's the vape stuff, and it looks and feels like a cigarette, so it's kind of nice. Which these Juuls have that going on for them as well, because you could like hold it like this, and it's like a cigarette. It's a lot better. Well, better. It's a lot more convincing to your brain than those big box ones. I hate those that are like the cloud makers. I don't like that. Cash wants to go outside. We'll go outside. But something's going on here, because when I had that other one, and like the one that looked like a cigarette, I used it for about a month and a half, and then I stopped using it, and I wasn't doing anything. It's like I quit. It helped me quit, right? This guy right here, I'm already can tell. I don't think anyone's switching to Juul and then dropping it and quitting. All right, dog. All right. Come on, here you go. Let's go. Kind of weird that it's wintertime again. Anyway. I don't think anyone's switching to this. I have neighbors. And fucking quitting. I think you switch to this and this becomes like a permanent thing, which is not good. People tell me, oh, you smoking that? You're vaping that? Those are worse for you than cigarettes are. I'm like, how the fuck are they worse for you than cigarettes are, right? You're telling me these are more addictive? Now, health-wise, who really knows if these are worse for you than cigarettes? But as far as the addictive part of it, it may be. Because I'm noticing already that this thing, you can't fucking leave the house without it. And it seems to me like it's just becoming a replacement for the cigarettes, instead of like sort of a rehabilitation technique to kill the addiction and to get you off of nicotine in general. It seems like it's just the same amount of addictive, which isn't good. That's just the vibe I'm sort of been getting in the past few days, after about a month and a half of using it. Cash is doing his perimeter. He's checking the perimeter. And something's going on here. Now recently, the FDA did the ban thing on the fruit flavored I believe, if you don't know, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I believe the FDA or the Surgeon General or something banned flavored tobacco a long time ago in like cigarettes, as far as like Marlboro and Camel go. Like you can't have like mango flavored like Camel filters. Obviously there's like hookah and shit, but I believe that's true. You can just have the menthol and the regular nicotine. So they've now banned the fruit flavors from convenience stores. You still get them online, which I don't really care about because I just like the menthol one. That's something that only the 14-year-olds care about. All the cool 14-year-olds. But something's going on here. I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is. This thing, though, is like, you can't put it down. And I don't think those big box Cloud Maker vapes... Cash, come on, let's go inside. Come on, it's cold. Oh, good boy. Good boy. And I don't think those big-ass Cloud Maker vapes are like that. I never bought one because I hate them. But I don't know if... I mean, I guess people just vape on them for years and years and years. But all I can compare this to, all I can really speak of is my experiences, right? I can't speak of someone else's experiences. So when I switched to a vape before, I used it for about a month and then fucking dropped it. It worked. This ain't working. It's not gonna work. I can tell you that right now. It's not gonna work. Like, could I quit this? Of course. Can people quit smoking cigarettes? Obviously. They can. It's not easy, but they can. It's like, the people at Juul are doing something. They're making a lot of money, that's for sure. But I was watching Monday Night Football. Yeah, I was watching Monday Night Football, Eagles versus somebody. The Redskins, I think. Yeah, the Redskins. And they cut to shot to this kid in the crowd, and he's like, has his hand like this over his mouth, and then he's like, on Monday Night, and then they go to commercial, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, obviously they're everywhere. Kids have them. Parents are pissed because parents are like going through their kids' pants when they're doing laundry, like moms are, and they're like, this thing falls out on the floor, and they're like, ah! Like, the devil has infiltrated our fucking household. But it's definitely become a problem for the kids in the country. And it's like, the kids aren't doing it because they're addicted to nicotine. Like, my buddy's kids, he's like, my wife keeps finding Juuls in Jeffrey's, like, room and pants and stuff. Like, she takes it away, and then he, like, pops up with another one. And I'm like, the kid's only doing it because it's cool. He's not doing it because he's addicted to nicotine like the rest of us. Right? He's doing it because he wants to be cool. He wants to, like, whip it out when all of his friends and him are at the skate park and be like the cool kid. He thinks it's cool. The rest of us aren't doing it because it's fucking cool. We're doing it because it's better than going into the store and asking for a pack of Marb Lights and fucking smoking them and smelling bad and, you know, all that good stuff. This, you don't have to roll the windows down in your car. You just smoke it. You're watching a movie, you're vaping. It's ridiculous. I feel like, all I'm trying to basically say is I feel like the addiction level doesn't decrease. I don't know. Which, I don't know if it's supposed to. I think the idea is people try to transition off of cigarettes and use it as a transition. And that's not going to work if it's the same level of addictive. It's not any cheaper because they say that this is equal to a pack of cigarettes. This little piece that you buy. You buy like 4 of these at a time in a little box. You buy 4 of them, it's $20. It's like $18. At least where I am. Granted, the price of cigarettes alternates severely state to state based on taxes, but where I'm at, it's not really any cheaper. And the only pro would be if it's healthier, but we don't know if it's healthier. People tell me it's not as healthy, that it's worse, and I'm just like, how can it be worse? Like, how can it be worse for you? I don't know. If anything, it's probably equal, or maybe it is worse. Who the fuck knows? Maybe it is worse. I don't know. The pros, some of the pros for me are just that you don't smell bad. You can do it inside. You can do it in your car. It doesn't smell like... It doesn't bother people as much, kind of deal. That's the pro for me. It also doesn't give me headaches, which for a while I was buying those blues. Like the one-off blues you buy from the gas station. It's like exactly like a cigarette. It's just longer. It's like 4 or 5 inches long or something. And you smoke it, and when you're done with it, you just toss it and go buy another one. They're like $8 here, and that's actually, I feel, is way more expensive than cigarettes. But those would give me a headache. So I can do those every now and again, but overall they give me a headache. It's not very good. Oh. So I don't know, and this doesn't give me a headache, so that's a pro. Like I just sit here and vape this all day. There's no headache. And it's like, if this thing really is more unhealthy or the same level of unhealthy, then we're going to have a serious fucking problem here in a couple years. Not for me, because I'm like, not self-destructive, but, you know, when you die, when I die, I die. But for me, it's like, not for me, but for these kids. These 14-year-olds running around because only the coolest, you want to be the coolest 14-year-old, so you want a Juul. Like my buddy's telling me his wife keeps finding them in her kids' fucking clothes. Even when she takes them, he just buys more. I don't know where he gets the money. He just keeps buying them. And it's like, okay, 15 years from now, are there going to be effects from that, from using it? There probably are. There's no such thing. There's consequences for everything. Cash, what are you doing? He's just chilling. He's just chilling. Cash doesn't vape, just for the record. But, I don't know, man. All I'm saying is something's going on. The quest to quit nicotine for me, the quest to quit it, the journey to quit it, there is an endpoint of quitting it. The quest of trying to not be an addict is never over. Because I started smoking when I was really young, and even when I quit for like 3 years, no vape, no cigarettes, nothing, I still wanted it every single day, right? It almost got harder as time passed. So I feel like you'll always be addicted. It's like alcoholics who are 20 years sober, 30 years sober. They still are alcoholics. They still call themselves alcoholics. They just quit drinking. So the quest to quit is still in motion. The quest to not be an addict is never going to end, because you'll be an addict till the day you die. I don't know, man. Something's going on here, though. Something's up. I don't like it. What's going on? You know, something's going on. Someday maybe we'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe someday some news report will come out and be like, they were putting some shit in here. They were putting crack in the fucking Juul. They're not, but they're just playing towards what people want. People want the small, like, convenient, easy to lose, as some of us have lost these before, and it was a shit show. You fucking dig through your truck, you tell your buddy to get out and like, look through the truck, look over there, look on your side, is it over there? And it's like, why would it be over on his side? You look through the ground, drive back over there. I gotta find my fucking Juul, I lost it, drive to the gas station, now I gotta buy another one, god damn it. But, like, it's like losing a pack of cigarettes. People will be crawling on their hands and knees, fucking looking under the couch, looking behind the bed, moving shit, trying to find their cigarettes, like, just full-blown addict mode. Anyway, I'm out of time. I got shit to do. But that's where we're at now. Something's going on. I don't like it. Someone's got to tell me what's going on. How did these become hard to quit? Vapes are supposed to be easier to quit, not harder to quit. But they became just as hard. That ain't right. What's up?